The Sunflower State, the site of our clash today, and it is poetic that today's game carries that moniker as the matchup between these two schools is better known as the Sunflower Showdown. A live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Kansas State Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Holland, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, the Kansas head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Jayhawks headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He'll take it himself. And he's brought down after a short game. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Quarterback changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hits the afterburners. Touchdown Jayhawks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Kansas 7, Kansas State 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that third down and short range.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And that ball's free behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Needs it here on 4th down. Unloads it left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Tells to run, wants to pass. Rushes on, and he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But, man, when they grab center stage, you realize just how intense it is.
It's intense. It's a fun rivalry. But here's the thing. Kansas State has really dominated this rivalry. And the Jayhawks, they got to fix that. They got to get that rectified, Palmer, because the Wildcats, year after year.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Selling the fake. Buys time to his left. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out
there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Plows his way ahead. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Sweet. Here we go.
To the air, it's Barnett. Look out! Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
First down for the offense.
The Jayhawks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Fires into traffic, picked off. The 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown, Kansas State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have.
Makes the catch down the right side. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Snags it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. The The run inside. It's Thurman. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Buying time to his right. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
On the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thurman. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, then you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders, they're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running game.
And the Jayhawks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. All over him immediately. Timeout taken here. Second one called by Kansas State. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, a double pass. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Powers inside. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Running inside, it's Thurman. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Louisville taking on the number 3 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Cardinals coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Out wide right, it's Thurman. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
On the RPO, got it. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Back's got it on the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Using his legs, it's Gordon. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll take the penalty and move them back. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Sets his feet. It's Barnett. He rifles one deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. A first down for the offense. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up, so it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Hold and fire complete. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. He's looking to pass. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Hey, man, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's changing the play. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, after putting up 5 sacks in their last game, this defense was hungry for more coming into this one, and they knew it was going to be maybe a little bit tougher going up against this offensive line. They've had some struggles in this game so far getting to the QB, but they finally got to him there.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Hit as he throws. Just got rid of that one.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock is down to 4. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch at the 20. Off and running. Touchdown, Kansas. Once he got some room, it was over.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Bunch formation for these receivers. Hits inside, it's Fields. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Kansas stayed quick to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Moves the pocket, it's Barnett. Stepping to the right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Finds his man on the RPO. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming.
Booster. Sweep. Return. Hydro. Go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Caught! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now second and 8. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Second and long here. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
I'll tell you what, when the ball's tossed on the perimeter really quickly, you got to take really good angles. When I'm a safety and I'm spinning down, I'm trying to catch that guy. He's got so much space out there now. I don't have a lot of help from my defensive tackles or my defensive ends. Those are tough spots to be in. You can tell the running back won that battle, got a bunch of yards. Nice positive play for this offense.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Straight ahead, it's Thurman. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Wildcats called their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. On the move. Got enough for the first down. There's some room. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
He'll bring it out. It's Mayo. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. They're all over him. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. I guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
Coming out with it, it's Mayo. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Booster.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
So Kansas fought and clawed and scratched its way to victory in the Sunflower Showdown, and they'll have the